W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Prime Ministers We Never Had by Steve Richards, narrated by the author. To my parents, Keith and Val. Introduction. Compare a list of modern Prime Ministers with the names of the Prime Ministers we never had. Why did one group succeed where the other failed? Was Harold Wilson a bigger figure than Denis Healey? Was John Major more prime ministerial than Michael Heseltine? Why did Edward Heath reach number 10, while the more deft and experienced Rab Butler failed to do so, in spite of making several attempts? In drawing up the list of Prime Ministers we never had in the following pages, I apply two simple qualifications. Those included must have been regarded at some point in their careers as a likely or probable Prime Minister. As well as being viewed in this flattering light, they must also have had a serious chance of making the leap. The feasible opportunity is as important as the perception of greatness to come. In my last book on modern Prime Ministers, there could be no dispute as to who was included. Starting with Harold Wilson, each one of them walked into number 10 and ruled, with varying degrees of fragility. No reader could ask why Edward Heath or James Callaghan were part of the sequence. They were Prime Ministers. The theme of this book, however, is not quite so definitive. To take an example, some might point out that Neil Kinnock and Jeremy Corbyn lost 2 elections, and Ed Miliband lost 1. They all feature in the coming pages. How could they qualify when they lost elections by significant margins? The answer's straightforward. All 3 were leaders of the opposition who were regarded as possible winners of future elections. Kinnock was favourite to win the 1992 election, or at least be Prime Minister in a hung Parliament. Miliband was perceived similarly in the build-up to the 2015 general election. Indeed, Miliband spent the evening on election day with advisers compiling his first government, a sad, novelistic image in the light of what was to follow a few hours later. Corbyn wasn't so methodical, but after wiping out the Conservatives' majority and considerably increasing Labour's vote in the 2017 election, he was briefly and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?